What a month.
I'm dark fantasy author Ronel Janse van Vuuren. I'm a Rottweiler pack leader. I have horses and chickens. A peacock thinks I'm part of his flock. I have a folklore and a book review podcast. I write about fae, immortals and magical creatures. I believe stories can change the world. I don't believe in shortcuts, just hard work. I aim to show you what an author's work is all about, mostly in fast forward. Reading isn't a solitary activity. My office has waited patiently for my return. My word for 2026 is audacity. For me, that means being bold and brave in my endeavors.
I had lots of goals I wanted to accomplish, but I didn't. Let's look at the goals that I set for myself. Final edits of a novel. This means rewrites and everything else involved, and then sending it off to my beta readers. I finished the chapter. I also didn't record all of it. I think I recorded the last 10 minutes or so of editing that chapter, but you'll get the idea.
This rewrite is about getting rid of superfluous fluff that don't add to the story.
I had to write and submit a short story. I only wrote it, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. I had to rewrite a novella. I'm not even sure if I looked at that novella. I had to record, edit, and schedule my podcast until May. That I did. There was a lot of translation work that needed to be finished, and well, editing just takes a lot of time. You'll see in the fast forwarded part of the video that it's insane. I had to record, edit and publish the Irascible Immortals audiobooks. I recorded 2. I edited half an audiobook. It wasn't a good month for audio editing. I had severe allergies, so my ears were very painful. I wanted to set up my Buy Me a Coffee shop. I did upload all the series starters as ebooks and audiobooks, but the payments part where I have to verify that I'm human and all of that isn't working as it ought to, probably because they don't like my South African identity documents, so we're still going back and forth via email. To get Substack optimized, I did a lot of video courses there, and I think I've learned how to use this new social media platform a lot better. I've got likes, subscribes, and comments, which is always good. And most of my new subscribers are from recommendations from other Substacks, which like my Substack. Such a weird word. I wanted to do the vlog. Well, the recording was easy enough. I just set up the camera to record myself while working. The editing, on the other hand, well, that drove me a bit crazy, mostly because of power outages, which caused the internet not to work as it ought to. Especially in the last week of January, we had cable thefts in the area, which meant that all the internet was just whoosh. I wanted to read and review books, at least one a week. I did do that, and I shared those reviews on Goodreads and BookBub and Instagram, of course, and some of them I shared on my blog as they are new releases. And I think that's all I wanted to do this month. I did do a couple of translations that weren't on the list because that's just how my brain works. I also did a lot of writing, which I didn't record or even add to the list because, well, who wants to watch me write all day long, right? I made a couple of fast forward videos for you. It's like 10x the speed, so you can get an idea of what I do every month. You'll also see my bright colors for this year. I had repainted a small hallway and I built a bookshop. It's a nice bright yellow. It's a sunrise on the Seine or something like that. I will add that to the rest of the video. I do have other goals I want to reach this year, but I think I did well enough for January considering my neurodivergence and my chronic illness. So yeah, look at my shit. Okay, that's enough of me. Bye.
Creating a podcast is more than just talking. It's about doing the research, writing the script, in this case translating it to Afrikaans as well, uploading the script as a transcript for later, recording the podcast, editing it for mistakes and outside noise, mastering it for listening pleasure, uploading it to various platforms with a transcript and scheduling it. I upload the Faeries and Folklore podcast by Ronel to Podbean, which distributes it widely. I share the podcast episodes with transcripts on my website, Ronel the Mythmaker, and I also turn it into video through Canva to share on YouTube. You can access my podcast on faeriesandfolklore.com, which is my Podbean site. on the Faeries and Folklore podcast tab on my website, or on my YouTube channel under the podcast playlist. I focused on podcasting during this vlog, not sharing much footage of everything else I did. Would you like to see it all, or is focusing on one aspect of my month's work fine? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for books and folklore.